What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today on the Ducati build series, we're going to be removing the stock gas cap, and we're going to be replacing that with the TWM, the quick action gas cap in carbon fiber. So what you're going to need on today's install, not too many tools. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, 4mm Allen, your key, not that thing. And if you haven't seen the last video, what this looks like, comes in this nice little bag. Trying to do this one-handed. And there you have it. So this is gonna look real nice. Carbon fiber, got this in red. This comes in different colors. So if you guys wondering where I got this, was on motomillion.com. Comes with your mounting hardware. Actually, these little black, I guess they're studs for where these screws go into are two different types. So we'll get more into that. Let me get you mounted up top. All right, so first things first, you're gonna need your key to open up your gas cap. And can you see? Might need to rotate this gas tank. Give you a little better visual. All right, that might be good. All right, so what you have here are 4 Allen bolts. Once again, that's a 4mm. Basically, you're gonna go through and loosen those all the way up, and you're gonna pull this cap out. So we'll start by loosening these guys up. All right, so I got all 4 loosened up, pulled out. So once you pull them out, you'll see the underside where they're located. So you just pull those out, and next we're gonna move on to removing the 5 Phillips screws that you see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to be reusing this lower half of the gas cap and installing that on the new carbon fiber one. So let me see if I can get you guys positioned to show the removal of this part. Hold tight. All right, let's see if this will work. Let me get you guys spread out. So you got your hardware. These were the 4 bolts that were inside. You're gonna reuse that hardware. So we've got this turned over. We're gonna remove these 4 bolts or screws. So I'll get them loosened up kind of evenly as I go around. All right, so we got all 5 of those screws taken out. This will now detach off of this plate. You can set that aside. We won't be reusing that. We will be reusing this to attach to this guy here. So out of the mounting hardware that they supply you, there's two types of studs for your screws. See if you can see those. You've got a hexagon stud, and then you've got this kind of rounded with 2 flat spots. This stud here is the one that we're going to use, and what this does in these 5 screw locations, this flat spot, when you press it in, goes against this curved edge there, and it prevents it from rotating as you screw in the screw from above. And the hexagon one, there's no post. You can see there's a post on this one that has these 2 flat spots. The hexagon has no post. So the hexagons are made for a different variation of this gas cap. So this one that we're going to use is the one with the post. And what I do is, once I install the post from below, I just thread in one of the supplied screws just a little bit so it doesn't fall out when we try to drop this back onto the tank. So let me get those started and inserted. Some of the posts drop in and they're nice and snug, but some just loosely fit in and they'll fall right out when you turn over. So this one right here is kind of tight and snug, and it won't fall out when I turn it over. But this one here is pretty loose and it falls out. So that's why I have the screw on there. All right, so hold tight. Let me get these dropped in. Okay, so we got all 5 of these studs and screws mounted. So next we're gonna drop this back onto our gas tank, and then we'll re-secure the 4 Allen bolts and this plate down to our gas tank. So I'll get you guys mounted back up above and I'll show you that process. Hold tight. All right, so I got you guys mounted above. We're gonna get our base plate mounted to our gas tank. So you wanna get these studs and these screws in a way to where when you turn this over, they don't drop out of position. So it's gonna take a little bit of maneuvering, but what I kind of do is I get my fingers and I kind of pull and put tension on these bolts so they don't drop out of position, and then I lower it down onto the tank, and then you'll feel it and see that it's seated properly just based on the level of the black to the tank. All right, so now we can start putting in our Allen bolts and re-securing this base. All right, so there you have it. Lower plates mounted. Now we can take these screws out, because these will have to pass through our new gas cap. All right, so here we go. This will go down, and then the dimension, you're gonna need a 2.5 Allen wrench on this guy. Have it, guys. That is it. Just going around and giving these a nice little cinch down. All right, so there you have it, guys. Let's see how this thing works. Like I said, I don't know about these chrome or silver bolts. I might change them out for black. We'll see. So basically how this thing works is you press down and you turn. So little pressure down and turn. And this should slide right on out. And there you have it. And then to put it back in, it's got this little cross piece that presses. So let's get it lined back up, press down and turn, and it pops back into position locked. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one.